What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. This is TWA Motorsports, and today we are on the 54. So you also notice we're up in my upstairs garage, and I'm sure there's a little more echo because we're in tighter quarters, but I have been so excited after I seen a video on this stuff that I wanted to try it, and so today that is what we are going to be doing. So what is it? What are we doing? This is called Sweet Patina. And they actually call it Sweet Patina or Sweet Patina Sauce. And what does it do? Well, what it does, it's kind of a protection, and it darkens up the colors on a patinaed vehicle. So it offers some kind of waterphobic tendencies on a car like this, and kind of protects some of it and makes that kind of like, I don't know, it deepens it up. You'll just have to see as we go. But ever since I seen this stuff, I wanted to try it. And so I got some, and I'm telling you guys, so I washed this thing off. You're supposed to wash this first. And I have not washed this since I bought it. And washing a vehicle like this, no clear, this is just the way it was, is a incredible pain. Because I used some an old wash mitt down there, and it just doesn't roll across the paint. It's like trying to wash a piece of sandpaper, if that makes sense. Anyway, you're supposed to wash it first. So that's what I did. I didn't show you guys that because honestly, it was a struggle. Once I got it washed, I kind of wiped off the wheels, the chrome, the mirrors, the chrome that's still, not rusty. And then I used my blower over there. I've got like a plug-in blower, and I blew it off. I let it set, came out here, blew it off. This has been over the course of like 2 or 3 hours. So at this point, we're gonna pop this stuff open, and really it's a pretty simple process, guys. I'm gonna try to do maybe half the hood here so you guys can see the difference before and after. But all you have to do is rub it on, and you just use a microfiber to rub it on. You don't have to scrub it into place. You're literally just coating it. And then you let it set for 20 minutes, and then you kind of buff it off with another towel. So we're gonna use a couple microfibers, and I'm gonna throw them away afterwards. Guys, a couple things to know: that this stuff is extremely flammable, so don't get any kind of open flame close to it. And then once we're finished, we need to make sure we wash out the rags really good, and I'm probably gonna toss them because I'll never use those microfibers on anything else again. But back in the day, people used to use boiled linseed oil. And the problem with that is it kind of puts a sheen on it. And this stuff, it's gonna look like it has a shine to it. But once it sets for 20 minutes and we go to wipe it back off, that shininess will go away, and it'll just kind of be a richer color. So I'm really excited about trying this. Like I said, I've been wanting to try this for a while, and I don't know why. I've had it for a week now, and I've been so excited. I haven't even tried a test panel, so you guys are gonna get to see what my thoughts are on it as we go. So I'm gonna set you up on a tripod. I'm gonna get a couple microfiber towels, and we'll just do half the hood to start. We'll let it set, and then I'll probably do 2 coats. They say that 2 coats is generally the best method, so I'll try to stay on one side of the vehicle for now. That way we can see kind of a before and after. So obviously, guys, a couple things. Get you some gloves. I use like a 9mm thick glove. I'll list them in the description down below. And you guys see these in every video. But yeah, use some gloves, and then try to get an old microfiber if you have it. It's gonna destroy this. But other than that, you don't have to, it doesn't say to shake it or anything. It just says the car needs to be clean and dry. And so that's what we've got right now. I figured this might be the best spot to set you guys up. And we'll just do this side of the hood, and kind of let it cook off here for 20 minutes. And then we'll go back over it, and then we'll be able to see the difference. But this stuff looks like honey, and I will tell you, it smells amazing, which is kind of funny that it would smell this good. And if it starts to run on you, you're putting too much on. Okay, so I really need to probably fold my towel over is probably what I need to do, but it says there's enough in here to do a couple vehicles. I'm not sure what the size of those vehicles would be, and I'm sure that we're gonna figure some stuff out. Try to keep it You know, you don't want to purposely put it on your window, but if it gets on there, it's not going to be a huge deal. You can always scrub it off later. We're just rubbing it in. Like I said, you don't want to scrub. You're not scrubbing, you're just rubbing. I really need to fold this towel. I should have folded this towel before I started. And you can tell, look at how much darker this is getting. I'm really excited to see it on the colors. You know, like down here on the fender where we've got some actual color to see. There's a little bit on the hood here. This may be easier than waxing a car. Okay, yeah, it's definitely easier than waxing a car. By hand anyway. Maybe not by machine. Oh wow, that's way too much. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute to clear that up. All right, you guys aren't gonna be able to see down here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish up. I'm gonna have to unfold the towel to get like under the airplane here. But then we'll let it set and then we'll try to buff it off and see what we got. I don't know if I've waited a longer 20 minutes in all my life. I'm so excited about this. So it's been setting for 20 minutes and just look at, you know, it still kind of has a sheen on it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a new clean microfiber and we're just gonna wipe that sheen down. It kind of has some self-leveling properties similar to like your ceramic coats and stuff. I don't know that this gets any easier. Now I'm gonna do a second coat on here, but you can see that our shine's going away. Now, the question was asked to I think the inventor of this product about leaving it, you know, if you want the shine. And he said it's really not designed for that. So not necessarily what you would want to do. I don't know that it hurts anything. He never did really say, but I'm just gonna follow his instructions. I don't really want to shine anyway. Pretty easy here. I did this fender too, so trying to find a good spot to stop. Wow. So look at the, look at the difference between uncoated and coated. So what I'll do is I'm gonna time lapse the whole car. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a second coat on and then I'll turn you guys back on when I'm starting to wipe it off. We're now wiping off coat number 2. And honestly, one coat will probably do it. I think the second coat though, kind of, if you missed any of the first, would kind of help. You know, because it's kind of hard to see in this lighting in this garage. I may have to go through with my like detail light and look and see if we've got any spots that are still shiny. I think it'll probably flatten out if you miss wiping something off, but you can't argue with these results. Holy cow. Yeah, that looks good. Look at the difference. All right, let's do this whole car. So at this point, I have the entire car coated, and I need to go ahead and wipe it off. You can see from the light, the reflection, there's quite a bit of sheen on it. So what I'll do, I won't make you guys watch a time lapse of me wiping it off. You guys saw that process on the hood, but I'm gonna go ahead, wipe it down. We'll take another look at it. Now, one thing I will tell you guys, as once that towel got soaked down, I don't know if you noticed, but I rarely used it. I've used about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the can at this point to get where we're at. And I didn't do the other side of the hood just because my wife's not here and I wanted to show her the difference because she would never know. I guess I could just show her this video. But anyway, let's wipe this down and then we'll take a look at it once it's all wiped down before I do a second coat. I got the other coat, or the first coat wiped off, and golly, it just looks so much more, there's so much more depth to it. It just, I love it. I love this product. I wonder how long it lasts. I still haven't done this side of the hood. I did the fender, but golly, it just, like I said, especially on the colors, you can really see it on the fenders here. Yeah, I'm loving it, guys. Absolutely loving it. Now, I am gonna put another coat on here. So we'll take a look in the garage here once I get the second coat on. And I may actually not coat that so we can see 2 coats. I mean, we saw that on the hood, but maybe we could see 2 coats on the entire car except that spot on the hood. And then what we'll do is, after I show you guys that, we'll get it outside. Now it's dark here now, but in the morning, we'll drag it outside and look at it all finished up. This is what we've got after 2 coats. You can see I still haven't coated this side of the hood, but I'm going to actually next. Anyway, man, I'm telling you guys, this second coat really does it. 1 coat, probably okay, but man, that second coat really richens it up even more. You can see that it's not shiny, but it's got that kind of matte look. Man, I'm loving it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, do the other side of the hood, and then we will pull this thing outside. And I don't know that that's gonna do it justice. I actually think under the lighting here, lets you see that kind of sheen that it has, not shiny, but that just matte finish. We'll see what it looks like outside anyway, but let's go ahead, knock that out and get it outside. So it's the next morning, and I hate even going out here, guys, because it's ridiculously windy today. So sorry for the wind noise that you're gonna get, but I wanted to show you guys what it looked like the very next day after coating it out here in the sun. And it is incredible. It just looks so much better. It really richened up all those like rust looking areas and kind of put a sheen on it. It almost looks like it's got a matte clear on it at this point. So I went ahead and I wiped off all the windows because I did get some on the windows and the trim, and it doesn't hurt anything. Just wipe it off. It's no big deal. But look at like this area here where you can see the sun's hitting like on the edge of the hood. That would have never done that before. So it would have just been a dull, you wouldn't have gotten any reflection from it. So just absolutely crazy and super easy to apply. Wipe on, let it set for 20 minutes, wipe it off. It's that simple. And I did put 2 coats on the entire thing and let it set 20 minutes between coats. But I will tell you guys, washing this thing absolutely sucked. I know I said that earlier, but it's like washing a piece of sandpaper. And so I used an old wash mitt, and you know, the wheels are easy, but like trying to scrub, I mean, I didn't really scrub, but just the towel doesn't roll across the paint like it would on a painted vehicle. So I think this stuff's definitely worth it. I'm interested to see how long it lasts. I mean, I keep this thing inside, so I think it'll probably last for a while. But they say it also gives it some water-phobic properties. So I guess, you know, if I ever get caught in the rain, which I'm trying not to because this thing doesn't have windshield wiper motor on it, but if I did, maybe that would help as far as flinging off some of the water. I know, of course, that's probably not going to help on the window, but anyway, I'm interested to see, like I said, how long it lasts, but I'm also interested to see how it will perform on my flat black truck. So my 52 is a flat black. It's not a patina, but it oxidizes and kind of gets that hazy look. So I'm interested to see how much it'll darken it up, and I'll make a separate video on it as well. But yeah, I love this stuff. The other thing, guys, make sure you dispose of your rags. I'm just going to toss these, and they say that it's a fire hazard, so you really need to wash them out before you throw them away, if you're going to throw them away. I'm just not going to, all the junk that came off this car while we were doing this, I just don't feel comfortable using these towels again. So I'm just going to wash them out and then throw them in the trash. And then this is the stuff, guys, Sweet Patina Sauce. Very simple application. I also bought their detail spray. So you get a deal if you buy both. This Happy Ending detail wipe. So we may have to try that out in a video at some point. But let me know what you guys think of this new look. I absolutely love it. I think it looks so much better. I've heard of this stuff before. I've heard of the linseed oil, and this stuff seems to be a little better than the linseed oil. So we'll just have to see. Time will tell how it holds up, but I'm really impressed with this stuff. So if you guys did enjoy this video, like always, please go smash that thumbs up button. If you are not subscribed, guys, please go down there, hit that subscribe button. While you're down there doing that, ring that bell icon that notifies you every single time we drop a new video, and stay tuned to see what we work on next.